What's the secret to successful breastfeeding? I think it's drinking lots of liquids and making sure you get enough rest, and always wear a inner so that you can actually wear any other clothes inside, but always have an inner in between so that you don't have to be flashing your boobies everywhere. Although it doesn't mean that I say no to public breastfeeding. What is it like being a mom to 3 kids? Most of the time it's full of love. I love being a mom. I love having the 3 kids around me all the time. There are times though that I feel like I'm living in a zoo, and then there's those once or twice just fleeting moments when I say to myself, why can't I be single again? And then that quickly vanishes because I see the kids running around, and then that home full of love comes back again. So that's practically how I feel being a mom to 3 kids. Okay, Isidore, read this out. How has being a mother changed you? Motherhood has made me realize that love must come unconditionally, because there's a lot of sacrifice that you have to do in order to be a better mom, or at least in my world, and that there are things that you have to let go for their betterment. So this has definitely changed me for a better person, and there's a lot of sacrifices involved. How did you manage to lose weight and maintain your figure after giving birth? With a lot of difficulty. I think for the first one it was quite easy, but for the second and for the third I still have to do a lot of running. I do a lot of yoga. I've started with high intensity training, so that helps a bit, but at the end of the day it's all about maintaining your balanced diet, and that is something that just flies off the window all the time. I think if I'm able to manage my diet better, this part will go down much faster. But hey, I'm happy, they're happy, we're all happy. You travel a lot too. What are some of your travel tips when traveling with kids? Oh my God. Make sure you bring toys and snacks with you. Even if you are traveling inside the car from one place to another, always have snacks, because they will bound to get hungry, and then there's no place that you can just stop where they have their favorite food, and that's going to be difficult. Have their toys. Have toys that you can actually do activities with, for example, coloring and puzzles, so that helps a lot. What do you do when you want to have me time? I do yoga. I give back to community, which is still yoga, because I teach yoga to unwed pregnant mothers in this home that I work closely with. And I do a lot of reading. I've recently set a target of reading at least 2 books a month instead of going through my social media pages. So this is what I do for me time. How do you manage to juggle between work and motherhood? I have my husband who manages my schedule down to the T, and I believe that you have to schedule everything from your exercise to when you eat to when you have your intimate sessions with your husband. That is how I manage my time, and I am only able to do that so that with the schedule, and then everyone gets a part of Daphne Iking, including myself. difference between having a girl and a boy so far. Girls are way much more manageable than having a son. That for sure. What's your parenting style? Ooh, I'm very much of a hippie parent because I like to go with the flow. Although my husband says I should be a little bit more strict with the kids, but I'm definitely a hippie parent.